3 assists more or malaki yung advantage ni Gozum kasi he does play the 3 position. But there are occasions when he is needed the most at the 4 or 5 position. Ito naman si Kapulong, strictly big man. But the thing, what I really love about the game of Kapulong is there are sites na pag binibigay yung bola sa kanya sa block or sa painted area, he will know how to create. Pero ngayon, most likely his role is to always be inside the paint and receive that drop pass or yung mga rebound. So in other words, ang ganda ng positioning ng Kapulong. So hopefully, lumabas dito ang laro niya kasi it is really rare to see Arellano just drop passing to their bigs kasi they love to attack. Pero most likely ngayon, since nade-depensa na maayos yung Benilde guards, they're gonna be needing a big man inside the paint.
Ooh, eye in the sky play, but another miss from point blank there. Sayang, ganda nung fast break play na yon. And kanina nga, kino-compare natin si Kapulong at si Will Gozum. It's nice also that, of course, we have Will Gozum, who's a reigning league MVP.
Yes.
I'm sure Lawrence wants to be in that spot someday. He is a rookie, by the way. Kapulong is one of 10 rookies nitong Arellano. He was reserved all along. He didn't play, but he was one of the reserves. There's Lawrence on your screens. When for Arellano, I'm trying to recall that big man that kaya hindi siya nakalaro dahil because Justin Arana was babad na babad that season, but Lawrence was there in that lineup but he didn't play, so this is counted officially as his rookie season.
And yung maganda dito, it's more of what motivates you kasi if you can't play and you see another player that has your position playing, it will motivate you to want to show out more, play more, and obviously train more and show what you got. And I'm glad that Kapulong is finally getting his minutes that he deserves kasi kitang-kita naman yung hustle at yung puso ng bata.
Meanwhile, you hear that from the Coliseum announcer, Jericho Halalo knocking down the 3, putting up Benilde now by their biggest lead with 7. And the jumper, another miss here for Arellano. So far today from the 2-point area, Arellano's just shooting 28.6%. Count the basket plus the foul para dito kay Mark Sanko.
And going to Benilde now, ang ganda ng kanilang offense, even if they don't really need to set up, if they see a mismatch, they will attack that painted area kasi alam naman nila that they will also thrive inside the paint. Ito naman yung Arellano, going back to their previous play, they haven't been setting up much. They've been falling in love with some mid-range shots because they cannot enter. So the best option, if you can't enter, call out the play and get your bigs involved kasi once you get those big screens, ang laking space na makakuha nyo as guards.
Very great point there. And here's Sanko trying to complete a 3-point play and miss. Good tap by Corteza, brings it back out to Halalon. Fresh 14 on the shot clock of the Blazers. Halalon using that Corteza screen. Halalon to Naive. Out to Sanko, 3 to shoot. Sanko has to let it go, and he gets fouled. He will head to the line for 2. Now let's go back courtside. Stephanie Benito has more on the Arellano Chiefs.
Salamat, Andre. A rebuilding team, a team full of new faces and injuries. Ito daw ang mga nakikita ni Coach Chico Manabat na rason kung bakit hirap pa rin ang koponan makakuha ng sunod-sunod na pagkapanalo. But Coach Chico never fails to remind the team that more than just winning the game, they have to make sure that they're enjoying and playing with their heart. Para daw sa araw na ito, the team was reminded to stop feeling too much pressure and just play their game dahil makaka-apekto lang ito sa laro nila. Mag-relax lang daw pero sakto lang at mag-usap sa loob ng court. These are the last reminders that Coach Chico told the team. Ito muna sa ngayon sa panig ng Arellano Chiefs. Balik sa inyo.
Salamat, Stephanie. Tama naman. If you know Coach Chico, ganun naman talaga demeanor nito ni Coach Chico Manabat. He's just very calm, composed, as Jericho Halalon charged with his first personal foul, first team foul on the Blazers. I don't know if you can hear, but I can. Ang lakas ng ulan daw dito sa labas ng Philoel, dito sa San Juan. So, kung plano nyo pumunta dito, ingat po kayo, stay safe. It is raining hard right now. Another miss from inside para dito kay Troy Valencia. And another miss from the 2-point range. 25%, 4 out of 16. 16 attempts, Andre, from inside the 3-point line. Pero ang dami nilang mintis. There, and finally, Valencia secures that, his 3rd field goal. He now has 7 points. But imagine if they converted all their 2nd point attempts. Baka nakalamang na lamang na sila dito.
Exactly.
Nave.
And napapansin kasi natin na CSB is doing well in defending kasi alam nila Arellano will love and that's their bread and butter entering the painted area. So makita natin yung adjustment ng CSB in defending Arellano.
Arellano now setting up their offense. They go down low. Kapulong is back on the floor. Almost a turnover. 8 to shoot for the Chiefs. Talampas, guarded by Nives. Step back, 3! In and out. Back to Benilde. Halalon. Charles Stu says, set things up. Jericho gives it to Corteza. Back to Jericho Halalon. He's showing a lot of patience and maturity and composure for a rookie. Sanko, back to Jericho. Extra pass to Robbie. Lets it fly. That 3, no go. Too strong. Back to the Chiefs. And a foul given up by Jericho Halalon. That will be foul number 2 on the rookie. Now let's head back courtside. Rizal Nervous has more on the Benilde Blazers.
Thank you, Andre. The star duo of the Blazers are right now Robbie Naive and Migs Oxon. Pero nakausap ko si Robbie at tinanong ko kung nag-uusap ba sila ni Migs prior to the games. Pero nasabi niya sa akin that it was only natural because they trusted their system. At nasabi sa akin na sticking to sa kanilang game plan, ang dalawang players na ito ay considered bilang veterans in the league. So they take up the responsibility to perform their very best in every game. What can you say about this, Andre and Andre?
Well, so far so good, but if these two are clicking, I think we've seen it. Lizelle, they've won their past 2 games. Here's Oxon. The miss still hasn't converted the 3. Oxon thought about it. He gets it back from Corteza. He loves this spot, but he misses again. And Oxon still cold, yes.
You just really gotta love the confidence of Oxon knowing that he
And the
has
green
the
light
green light.
too.
Kasi yung green light, tingnan mo, you just missed from the same spot and then you're gonna do it again. That shows so much the confidence the team and the coach has in you.
A miss again by Arellano from the 2-point range. Oxon already has converted 1-3, but he's shooting 1 of 4, 25% from downtown today. Carlos drives it, penetrates. Corteza, extra pass, good look. Nice pass by Corteza over dito to John Morales. Morales has only played 1 game, only played 1 minute this season. Getting playing time today.
And speaking of the offense of Benilde, I'm really surprised. Well, not naman surprised kasi ang ganda ng adjustment. They're setting up and controlling the pace kasi the last thing you want as a Benilde team is to get tired trying to match up Arellano's speed kasi looking at Arellano, these guys will run up and down the court so hindi sila mapapagod. So what a way to get that advantage by just controlling the pace and setting up the play.
By the way, you're right, because Arellano is the #1 fast-breaking team in NCAA Season 99, close to 19 fast-break points a game. Timeout called by Chico Manabat. You're down 9, 25-16. Be right back with more. A lot of supporters, a lot of basketball fans in attendance here in the Philippine Oil Center this Sunday, the 15th of October. Happy Sunday po sa lahat ng ating mga kapuso tuned in wherever or however you're watching us because we are everywhere sa GTV. Also on GMA Pinoy TV, GMA News TV International, and live streaming on GMAnetwork.com, the NCAA Philippines page on Facebook, and also our channel sa YouTube. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, Andre?
Oh, huge shout out kay Papa Bear. He's
Papa
watching
Bear!
as usual. Thank you so much for the support and yeah, can't wait to see you later. But for now, focus muna ako dito dad. Let me do my thing.
Parang mas gusto kong kasama si Andre kaysa sa'yo, Papa Bear.
Ay, tama yan, tama yan. I'll see you the next game. If may schedule siya, ako bahala. Kung sa court, may substitution, pati sa analyst, meron yan. Mabibigla na lang, Andre na naman.
But you know what? I think ganun talaga yun eh. And as we see Lawrence Capulong at the line, going back to that conversation that we had earlier, And one of my good friends, L.A. Tenorio, ganun din. He had a younger brother who also played for the juniors sa Blue Eaglets. And then, syempre sabi, it's hard na you want them to also succeed, but at the same time, you don't want to give them too much pressure. And the way also Papa Bear gave you, your own spot to grow, you've carved a niche for yourself. Props
Thank you.
and to Kobe. Ang galing. And that's ganun talaga eh. Like, even if we go abroad, like LeBron James.
Oh, yes.
Diba? His son's now doing well. You have Bronny, you have Bryce. That's his daughter playing volleyball. Ganun talaga. And same here, Gio supporting his younger brother. But of course, diba? Kung si Jericho kayang tapatan, mas lampasan si Gio, I'm sure Gio would be very, very happy for Jericho.
Kayang-kaya talaga. And like it or not, lahat naman ng mga naysayers or yung mga negative comments, it's just what? It's on social media lang talaga eh. So if you can just remove that from your life or not even pay attention to that, lalabas naman talaga yung laro ng lahat. Kasi all we want to do is just prove to ourselves that we can do it and of course to the team that we're playing for.
Yeah. Miss there, wala kay Makoy Marcos who just checked in. Lane violation. Medyo bumagal ang pace natin dito, but as here's Coach Charles Tew, the Benilde Blazers, number 1 in scoring in the league, 82.5 points per game para dito sa Benilde. Also number 1 in blocks, close to 4.5 rejections a game as a team at Benilde.
Just looking at here right now, Benilde coming alive and picking up early. They're not trying to get Arellano uncomfortable. Feeling ko, alam nila that they're gonna get the rhythm if they keep attacking. So they're already making them uncomfortable beyond the arc pa lang bago makagawa ng play or execute. So what a way to defend Arellano if you are CSP.
It's a good point. Buti na spot mo yun. Tama. Kaya nahihirap din eh. Whistle blown.
Ito naman, going naman sa defense ng Arellano. Same thing. Arellano knows who to stop and who to be in front of. Yun nga lang, there's those unnecessary fouls. All you have to do is just be in front of your man and don't, kasi usually yung mga players kung alam nila, abot nila yung ball, if they want to go for the steal or the block, usually foul yan kasi, pag gigil kayo. So that's what's happening ngayon sa Arellano. But hopefully, maka-adjust sila sa mga next possessions when they decide to defend again.
Miggy Corteza at the line. Now, here's a guy who had a great season in their finals run last year. And he kind of played well in the first few games, but he's been finding his rhythm. He's struggling. In the last game, he only had 6 points, which is 2 out of 6. But I'm sure if there's one guy who's going to pick it up and na kailangan ng Benilde to, again, make as deep as making it back to the finals, it's that man, Miggy Corteza.
Yes, and speaking of Corteza, we all know from last year, ang ganda ng pinakita niya. Even naman today in this first round, he knows how to move it out the ball. And ngayon naman, we can see he's trying out so many great things by creating for himself, attacking the basket, getting his team involved. So he's not just doing one thing, kundi a lot of things. And there are things that you see that are not on the stat sheet. So yung maganda dito, in other words, he's getting everybody involved and making everybody better.
Aaron pass results to another Benilde turnover. Chiefs wanted to run it. Watch fast break attempt. Here's Capulong who barges through. And there's nothing John Morales to do on the defensive end as Capulong now that's his first field goal made para dito sa Arellano, his first 2 points.
And you gotta love what Capulong does is being patient inside the paint. Usually, if you're a big, you want to get that ball already at the block area, asking for the ball. But he's very patient, so he gets rewarded by defending well, getting those rebounds, and of course, setting those great screens. Kaya he was rewarded dun sa kanyang shot.
Lalabas muna ni Sunga dito kay Ongotan. An attempt at an air ball dito kay Ongotan. Timeout called by Charles Tew. Under 4 to play here in our first half. Benilde's lead that was once up to 11 has been chipped to 6. We'll be right back. Kapulong going back to his first field goal. And that's Kapulong's game with that heft penetrating. And Coach Charles Tew and Will Gozum on your screens. Gozum so far today, just a single field goal. That opening basket for the Blazers. And here's another guy. We were talking about Miggy Cortez, but how about Will Gozum? Right now, Gozum just fourth in his team, and Benilde scoring 12.4. It's really a far cry from last season, where he was already leading the league in scoring. But I'm sure he will pick it up. Will Gozum will find a way.
And speaking of picking it up, all he needs to be is consistent. And what I love about this kid is his consistency on defense and getting everybody involved. And there are so many things you can see that he does na hindi naman kita sa stat sheet. So hopefully he can get his rhythm from there. Because you know what they say, once you play your defense, your offense will come. So kitang-kita naman yung desire niya sa defense. So I know he can pick it up in offense sa mga next possessions.
And speaking of offense coming to him, Troy Valencia has been tearing him, now leading the Chiefs with 9 points. And a chance to make it to 10. He's at the line to complete this three-point play. 57% from the field, this Troy Valencia today. Hasn't attempted an outside shot. He's been doing it on the two-point area. 10 points in 7 minutes.
And you can see Arellano right now is coming alive by doing their bread and butter by attacking the basket. So we can see the lapses of CSB in defense by allowing their guards and bigs of Arellano just to attack the basket. So they need to do a better job in stopping the players of Arellano.
That time it was Lars Suma attacking and scoring. 6 points now for Lars. It's just down to a 1-point lead for Benilde.
Just like I mentioned, they will keep on attacking if may lapses ang defense of CSB. So if you're CSB, you gotta up your game by helping out and make them uncomfortable by not entering the painted area.
Gozum attacking, sidestepping, blocked by Kapulong. Here come the Chiefs on a tear and back it in. The back open on a Sunday. Troy Valencia now with 12 and puts Arellano back up 27-26.
Ito na Arellano coming alive by running the floor. So CSB really needs to match up their energy or even do more if they want to keep up with Arellano.
11-0 run by Arellano. They can increase it some more, and they do! 13-0 run by the Arellano University Chiefs, now up by 3, 29-26. This is now Arellano's biggest lead, a 13-0 blast here, thanks to Troy Valencia and Lars Sunga. Just coming to life here in the second quarter. 14 points now for Valencia.
Kitang-kita sa ibang possessions na outnumbered yung CSB when it comes to defense because Arellano, everybody is gonna be running down. So if you're CSB, kahit hindi mo tao yan, bumaba kayo. Make sure you help out your teammate that's in danger because Arellano will do their best to enter that painted area.
Arellano has outscored Benilde here in the second quarter, 17-10. 9 out of those 17 points coming from one man, and he is now at the line. That is Troy Valencia, playing his second season with the Chiefs. The season high was 16, and he knocks down that free throw to the delight of the Arellano supporters and students.
You gotta love the confidence of Valencia right now. You can see he's been silent trying to get his team involved, pero grabe yung contribution niya by always attacking the basket. Alam ko, I've been so redundant saying attack lang ng attack, but he's doing his job properly.
Yeah.
And of course, CSB, they're caught sleeping sometimes on defense. Yes, nakakatakot sila on paper that they're taller, they're bigger, but yun nga lang, Arellano can do much better, nakita ko, sa kanilang speed by attacking the basket. So CSB just needs to find a way to defend Arellano properly.
Oxon, yeah, put a stop to this drought. A miss there again by Benilde. Here come the Chiefs on the run again. And here's Valencia. Nobody can stop him but a miss. Oxon gets it back for the Blazers. Stolen away by Arellano. Talampas lets it fly. Bullseye!
Wow! Kahit kita mo na may open dun sa painted area, he got that gutsy shot from beyond the arc, and what a way to get that crowd going.
Woo! The Arellano Chiefs are burning the net here in the second period. 3 there by Talampas. They've outscored Benilde here in this quarter 22-10. No field goals made para sa Benilde Blazers in the last 5 minutes. And their last field goal was back in the 6:07 mark here in the second quarter. And Arellano wants to close this out strong. Another 3. A miss. Rebounded by Arellano. Talampas a couple of fakes. Puts it up. Kapulong offensive board. Up and in. And now the Chiefs are up by 10. Just like that, they were down by 11. Now they have their biggest lead at 10 points.
Not only the guards are contributing, pati na rin ang big Zach Arellano, they're finding ways to get involved by getting those rebounds, at the same time using their size. What a way for Kapulong to be present in the moment by always getting that good timing in those rebounds.
Look at Kapulong doing the damage. And Andre, just like that, a 20-0 burst.
Wow.
Here by Arellano. 20-0 run, and a miss from the line here by Corteza. 20-0 run. Woo. And it's all in the second quarter.
And you gotta give credit. At 20-0 run, makita natin kasi Arellano is just playing their game. They are just running up and down the court at walang napapagod sa kanila. And not only do the guards do the damage, pati yung big Zang Arellano, we have Kapulong contributing silently. Akala mo nandun siya sa post. Hindi eh. He's always there to get that perfect timing for those rebounds and putback. So what a way for Arellano to play as a team. Ito naman sa CSB, they have been consistent naman calling their plays. Yun nga lang, none of their shots are connecting.
Even their free throws, Corteza missing both. Aaron pass goes to Naive, looking at the clock. 7-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gozum has been quiet. Gozum missed from the field, and here come the Chiefs. They always love to run it. They're the #1 fast-breaking team in the NCAA this season. Suma has it. And here's Valencia to end the first half. This place could have been torn apart had that shot gone down from Valencia. And to end the second quarter, the first half, it was a 20-0 blast by the Chiefs, who were once upon a time down by 11, now find themselves up by 10 at the half, 36-26.